Howdy.
Been waiting for you, man.
Yeah, I know.
Got a mission for you.
Yeah, what is it?
You gotta convince everybody that the Earth is round. Some people still think it's flat.
I don't know if people actually listen to me, if it actually means anything.
I know. Still struggling with it. But hey, man, I'd really appreciate it if you'd take this one and do it. You know, that means the world to me.
Huh. Try my best, man.
You didn't see me.
This is an actual issue, and there's an actual reason behind this video. When you look into the horizon and see a ship disappearing, the ship disappears going downward. If it would be flat, and as people say, it would have atmospheric haze to keep you from seeing farther than you do. If it would be flat, you could see it disappear into the atmospheric haze, but you don't. You see it go on over the edge, like it disappears downwards. Right there, boom. That one thing proves it. Now there's no longer a question if the earth is flat. You're welcome. In some translations of the Bible, mentions of the four corners of the earth appear almost 30 times, and if understood literally, we suggest that the earth is flat, and also that it is square. There's no cosmology in which the earth is square. I need to go turn that off. The four corners of the earth are referred to as the four directions, not the actual corners, not literal corners. Another Bible passage which is interpreted in a similar way is the one in Matthew 4, which Jesus, tempted by the devil in the desert, at some point brought to a very high mountain where the devil showed him all the kingdoms of the world. If the whole earth would be seen from the top of the mountain, we would conclude that the earth is flat. However, there was a literal mountain from which the entire earth could be seen in Jesus' time. Where is the mountain now, and why can't anybody see it? There is no evidence in Palestine's geography for the existence of a mountain higher than any other mountain in the world. We must recognize the situation recounted in Gospels included supernatural elements, something Luke also alludes to when he says that the devil showed Jesus all of the kingdom of the world in an instant. If it was done in an instant, that was supernatural power. That was God. That was a higher power. There is no mountain in the world that you can climb up and see to the ends of the earth. If there was, people would have climbed it and would have seen the ends of the earth. There's no way you could keep everybody to shut their mouth. It is also always important to remember this when taking facts out of the Bible. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. What God can do is incomprehensible to humans. 2,190,000,000 people fly around the world every year. 2 billion. Do you think the government or NASA is going around telling every single one of them, oh, shut your mouth, shut your mouth. You know that the world is flat. It's very hard for me to grasp, but then again, I'd like to see it from your perspective, and we have a few other things for you to look at. If you watch a lunar eclipse, you see the shadow of the earth going over it. That is what makes me think the earth is round. Like, I could start here and I could start flying and I could fly, and eventually I'd end up right here going the same direction all the time. There's so much overwhelming evidence, and if that wasn't true, that the earth is round, everything about that we know about today wouldn't work. Satellite, GPS, airplanes, boats, submarines. Oh shoot, we couldn't hardly have animals in the ocean if the water's going off the edge, or what's holding the water up. How come nobody's ever found the edge? There's 7 billion people in the world. How come no one's ever found the edge? People can go in the sky, can go about Mach 2, can go faster than the speed of sound. The fastest plane in the world is the North American X-15. It can go 4,520 miles per hour. Yet no one has found this mysterious edge. Out of 7 billion people, I don't trust NASA at all. And they believe, like, I know the belief is that NASA would be hiding this from the general public, but that's not possible because they couldn't hide it. It's very clear detailed. We have independent people out now, so there's no way that NASA could hide this.
Heads down position on track for its flight to the International Space Station.
So this one is the false doctrine of the flat earth, a biblical perspective. And then this one is about the true doctrine of the globe earth. If you still really want to go deep into that, you can buy his book. I'll put the link to his book in the description here. You can go buy his book and you can read it and see what you think about it. And he talked about all the different Bible verses. So I would highly recommend you to go check that out. But if you still don't, for some reason, don't want to believe me, please go to said ocean and watch this ship disappear. Job's done.
And I sure appreciate this, man.
It's all in the hands of God now.
Make sure to tell them to drink coffee.
Of course, I'll tell them to drink coffee.
All right, thanks
Yeah.
a lot. Bye.
You have a good one.
Bad night, don't know how to sing. Drink coffee and I'll stop singing. Drink